Hello all, my name is Shantanu Suryavanshi and my partner Ramu Devesh. We both are going to present our sprint review 2 on our app named Price Baba. So let's dive into the code.
Hi, I'm Ram Dinesh. And last print review, we had explained about a couple of things on Flash activity implementation. This review, we're going to explain about some of the things what we implemented. Here, I start the application in emulator, and this is the one we already implemented in the last review. From the splash activity to, it will navigate directly to the login place. If the user exists in already in the database, what we call Cloud File Store, we can directly use the login credentials for the login into the application. And if the user is new to the application, then we need to use sign up button here. And I wrote couple of the validation for the form here. If the any of the value is empty, it will check for each individual text label here. Yeah, if you enter name here and again click sign up, it will ask for the email, and I also wrote the email validation as well. Email field does not accept any other values apart from the email format. See, I'll show an example here. it should it should show a throw error like please enter valid email address. Like the valid email address is nothing but it should have the at the rate or dot something, whatever the organization name.com. Now the password, and I also wrote the validation for password and confirm password. Those two values should be same. User one, it should throw error, password does not match. Yep. If you click on the sign up now, yep, after completion of everything, after providing valid user details in the sign up, it will navigate to the login for the login. Here the thing I didn't implemented is cloud 5 store correction. Here I wrote couple of the code for the sign up. Here it is not working. I'll check and I'll update into the GitHub. Now I can provide any dummy details for the login. It is not validating in the backend. It is just validating in the front end for the fields, like providing empty text field and providing on valid username like this. And we should provide with the valid username, valid format, whatever the password. When you click on login, it will go to the home fragment. Here we implemented the scanner activity, and my friend Shantanu will explain about that. Before that, here I wanted to show a couple of the code here, what I wrote for the validations here. In the sign up activity, I'm getting all the details from the form field layout form and checking, taking the on-click listener of the sign up button and checking of each individual field empty, and the what you call regular expression, the pattern for the email, and the same thing implemented in login as well for the validations. Thank you. Now Shantanu will take care of this.
After the login or the sign up screen, the first ever thing we need to see is the camera screen, right? In the camera screen, just in because we have to scan the barcode in order to get the price of it. So in our barcode, we have stored the number of values. Those are just the two values. Will I just show you now? This is our file store where our collection is products, and we have given the two barcode values. One is this with a value of 45, and the second is this barcode value with the value of 6. So let's take a look of the barcode scanning activity and how it will return the value of it. So let me first of all run the app. So after the splash activity, it should go into the login activity. After that, it will show us this main screen. We are just left with the merging of our code, which we'll do later. So I'm able to print the values of the barcodes in the console. So let's take a look at it. So first of all, this is an book. We'll just now see its barcode value as well as its price in the console. So let's see it. Okay, so as you can see it will give us the past value of the barcode is this, and its price is this, that is the 6, which we can compare it with the Firestore database as well. The barcode value is 7181, where it is 7181 and with the value 6. Okay, so now let's dive into the code of how this works. So first of all, in the main activity, we have created an camera function in order to start the camera activity, in which we are using a preview builder so that it will get embedded onto the main activity screen. After that, we have used an image analyzer process. One is the luminosity analyzer and second is the bar image analyzer. This bar image analyzer is the one responsible for getting the barcode value from the image data. So I'll explain you the bar image analyzer function. So this is the bar image analyzer class. We'll first instantiate it, then we'll use a function named analyze, okay, in which it will get the image using the image proxy function. In Android Studio for the ML kit, I am using a camera X function, because of which I can directly get the frames just using the image proxy, so that I'm passing it to the media image. Then I am using a scanner function, instantiate the scanner function and passing the image value on it. Then I am able to print the values on it. Okay, so now let's see how it checks the value. Function is bar value comparison, which will take the key as a string, which is this, the raw value, which is nothing but then barcode value. It will check, it will first instantiate the database collection, and it will give this key and the result. Result is nothing but the document snapshot from the Firestore to the process bar. So it will just print out the result by comparing it with the value, so that we'll get to know that this key's value is this. So that's why this barcode's value is this 6. After that, we have also refined our main activity as well, by including a navigation drawer activity, as well as including the camera activity. This is the notification drawer activity. I'll just show you into the emulator. This is the navigation bar activity, and in this we'll get the setting activity, which we have still left with implementing it.